Alright, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to all of you. So, Alhamdulillah, um, finally we are going to have a two session for today, alright, for chapter 7 and chapter 8, which is last chapter for this subject. So, it's okay. Let's move on to the chapter 7, which is user education and training. So at the end, you should be able to describe what kind of methods for the user education and training. Okay. So let's get started with the terms and conditions. So user education is all the activities involved in teaching users how to make the best possible use of resources, services and facilities, including formal and informal instruction delivered by a staff member one-on-one or in a group. So it could be in two ways, okay? Communication can be two ways, between one-to-one and also one in a group. So also include online tutorials, audiovisual materials and printed guides and also Pathfinder based on at least 2014. And the user education can be also be referred as bibliographic instruction. So user education, bibliographic instruction, library orientation, and also reader instruction is the same. Okay. And then training is instruction designed to teach a person or group of people, which is trainees, okay, a specific skill or a set of skills. For example, we teach user how to check books, okay, and other material in and out at the circulation desk of a library, how to reshelve items in correct call number sequence, okay, basic knowledge about how they are going to check the materials, okay, at the shelf. All right, so if they know how to read the correct call number sequence, so it's much easier for them to find out, okay, where is the location of the material itself. Okay. So in service training is a training that occurs in the workplace during normal working hours, sometimes in the context in which the skill will be used based on at least 2014. It's also known as a on-job training. Okay. Next is aim of user education and training. Okay, the aims of user education and training, or we known as an objective of the user education, is to introduce user to facilities and resources in information agencies. Okay, so we want user to know what kind of facilities and resources provided by the organization itself, or known as information agencies. Okay, and then to develop library skills, they know how to read, okay, how to they know how library manage their collection, they know how library assist the user, okay, to find their own materials and so on. Okay, and then to make a student independent user and also learner in the library, they learn by their own. Okay, we just teach at the first place, and then after that you just leave to them to find out by themselves what are the things that they need, okay, what kind of materials that they want, how to use that kind of material itself, okay, and what are the direction that they should follow. And then number 4 is to establish the library as a center of academic activities. So it means like a library can be as a Google, okay, Google for the user. All right, instead of before this, if you don't know anything, you just, okay, you can just Google this and then blah 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 blah. Then why not we just change the culture? Yeah, you can find out it at the library, and you know, okay, whatever materials provided by the library is the most trusted one, okay, the most reliable, the things that you can rely on. All right, the reliable materials being there. So there is you can just cut off the extra effort to find the reliable material, because we know library will provide all those things, okay, and then to provide basic understanding of the library so that user can make efficient use of the library material and services, definitely, and to educate user about information sources and resources and how to exploit such resources sorry effectively and efficiently. Okay, we can just give the direction. Okay, if you cannot find the material from the book at the shelf, you can just go for the ebook, for example. Okay, just find out the title from the ebook section, or maybe you can just go for the other channels, such as we do have an electronic journals. Okay, for this subject, for this topic, you can go for Emerald, for example. We can just directly suggest to them okay, how they are going to make full of use to this kind of materials. Next is type of user education and training. Okay, so there are many ways and methods that can be used for the purpose of user education and training. Among is library orientation, library instruction, bibliography instruction, and also information management education. So we look at on the library orientation. It's the activities designed to welcome and introduce user and potential users to services, collections, building layouts, and the organization of materials. Okay. So this is the method used for the library orientation. Normally, librarian guiding the user throughout the reference room. Okay, they provide handouts, guide, multimedia program. Okay, self-guided audio tours. Okay, interactive media technology, microcomputer software, video production, and also electronic bulletin board. So all those this method, okay, will helps the librarian, okay, to give or to deliver the information to the user. Next is library instruction. It's activities to provide instruction in the use of libraries with emphasis on institution-specific procedure, collection, and policy. Okay, so there are three frequent form. Okay, or categories of library instruction, which is the first one is librarian teach how to use library effectively, and then suggesting specific strategies to be used in locating and evaluating material information. Okay, they should know what is the most valuable information, what is invaluable information, how to differentiate it, how to make sure that collection the articles or the materials that they want suit with their needs and so on, and then instructing in the use of specific information sources, okay, both printed and also electronic. So this is the method of the library instruction. We do have lectures, discussions, workbook, media presentation, computer assisted instruction, and also handouts. Okay. Next is bibliographic instruction. Is the activities that are designed to locate and use information. Right. So method being used for bibliographic instruction is media production, computer assisted instruction, demonstration, self-guided workbook, lectures, small group work, and discussion, and also simulation. Okay. And next is information management education is the activities to instruct user in the identification, retrieval, evaluation, and also use of the information. So the methods being used for the information management education are workshop, okay, computer assisted instruction, demonstration, lecture, small group work, and also discussion. So that's all for this topic, very simple one. So definitely I'm very sure, okay, all of you are being familiar with this, and sometimes you got a very orang kata apa, a very good platform sebenarnya. Okay, you know better than this actually. Alright, so as a conclusion, education and training the user using methods such as lecture method, seminar, and guide tour can improve their information literacy skill and computer literacy skill. It also allow the improvement in learning attitudes among user. Besides, okay, at this moment, we should know that library also could provide the other ways of giving the instruction or giving the suggestion to the user via online. So what kind of platform that being used is depends on the library itself. So dalam dunia ni there is too many platform, okay, too many software, too many orang kata apa jalan untuk kita give to the user to deliver the information to them. Alright, so that's all. So any question you can ask. See you later for the next chapter. Okay, bye.